Hi, hello there. Good day. Well, good evening, I guess. Or good night. The sun's already down. How are you feeling today? No, wait, please don't close the door. I promise I'm not trying to sell you something. Look, it's me. It's Dreamy, your neighbor. You recognize me, right? We met at that 4th of July party last summer? Yeah, I know. I keep trying to find ways to meet the neighborhood. I'm just always asleep whenever things are happening. Graveyard shift, you know. I promise I would have loved to get to know you better a while ago. It just, never seemed to be the right time. Yeah. Okay, so, this is gonna sound terrible. This is gonna sound bad. I suppose I just have to ask. Can I stay the night here? Look, normally I'd never even think of imposing on you like this, because we don't even know each other, obviously. But, well, I accidentally locked myself out of my house, and you're the only one on the street I even kind of know, and it's really cold out. And I don't want to try and sleep in my car, and you you will? Oh, thank you. You don't know how happy I am to hear that, really. I Well, you're sure I can come in? I mean, you still don't really know me, and you're inviting me into your house. You're okay with that? Thank you. I promise I don't need much. I already ate, and I can just sleep on the couch. I don't want to cause you any bother. Ah, it's warm in here. That feels very nice. Like half my worries just melted away. Uh, Let's just say it's a lot nicer in here than out there. Or, come to think of it, than in my house. I keep that place way too cold. Oh, no, it's fine. I'll call a locksmith in the morning. Worst comes to worst, I'll break a window. I just needed someplace where I wouldn't freeze to death while I waited. Which, thank you, again, for providing. Yeah, you saw the forecast, right? Pretty nasty out there tonight. I legitimately could have gotten frostbite. I'm very glad I didn't have to risk that. My hands? Why? Oh, they can't be that cold, right? Uh, not very long. As soon as I realized I couldn't get into my house, I knew I had to get inside somewhere, so I only took maybe 20 minutes working up the nerve to knock. Wait, come on, no, there's no need for that. I promise. I'm fine just being here. I'm already much warmer. Oh. I think that is the largest blanket I've ever seen. Why do you have a second one? I promise I don't need that much. All right then. You can give me as many blankets as you want. No, I had dinner before. I don't need any. Uh, did you say hot chocolate? Well, maybe just a little. Yeah, sure. I don't mind waiting. I'm sure it'll be worth waiting for. You have cheesecake? I am the luckiest little vampire. Well, if you're willing to share, then yes, please. I would like some. All right. Better than last week already. What? Oh, no, nothing. I just had hot chocolate about a week ago. I'm sure this will be even better. Oh, that looks delicious. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even think about what I'd be interrupting. What were you doing before I showed up? If it was something important, you can get back to it. I won't distract you anymore. Reading is good. What was the book? Something I've heard of? Oh, wow. I'm reading that series too. Yeah, it just started a few weeks ago. I mean, I'm still on the first book. I'm a very slow reader, but so far I'm loving it. It's going to be a long undertaking, I can tell, but I don't know. Something tells me it'll be worth it. Yeah. Maybe we'll talk about it one day. I think I'd like that. Well, I didn't mean to interrupt your reading. If you want to get back to that, I'll just sit here and be quiet. Again, I don't plan to be a bother. Oh, well, I certainly have no objections to watching a movie, if that's what you want to do. Anything particular in mind? Oh, I love that movie. I just saw it a few days ago, but I'm totally down to rewatch. Well, if you're sure. Oh, no, I shouldn't choose the movie. It's your house, after all. Really, I'm fine with just about anything. How about this? Is there a movie you haven't seen in a while that you think would be better watched with company? Dracula it is, then. Perfect choice. Oh, I don't know. Something about a romance between a human and a creature of the night just seems to fit my mood right now. By all means, let's watch it. Can you see the TV from over there? It looks like a really awkward angle. Oh, no, there's plenty of room on the couch. You wouldn't be crowding me. Yeah. Come here. What are you doing sitting on top of the blankets? Come on. You made this little nest for a reason. Get under here and warm up. I promise, my feet will only feel a little bit like blocks of ice. Hey, is everything all right? You seem a little off. Well, I admit I don't know how you act normally, but I mean, I don't know how to describe it. You just seem oddly tense. Is something wrong? Work stuff. Work should not be allowed to be annoying when you're at home. Tell me about it. Well, I'm not sure how much I can help you with that right now, much as I'd like to, but hey, maybe the movie will help you relax. Oh, whoa, that had an effect. I never tried that before. I wasn't expecting something so immediate. Hey, are you still in there? You're looking a little too spaced out for comfort at the moment. All right. I may have put a little too much juice in that. A little less than for wake. Are you sure you were feeling all right? You were just on another planet for a bit. Wow, that was a yawn and a half. If you want to skip the movie and just... Works for me. Then pirate movie it is. Oh, nothing. Just an inside joke. You know, you look really cute when you smile. Just an observation. Why don't you hit play? Perfect. We can settle in and... your arm, it's... don't. I mean... No, you don't have to move your arm. I'm not uncomfortable with that in the slightest. I can honestly say I was not expecting it, is all. That was a good movie. Thank you for watching it with me. Aw, you look tired. Were the Harkers boring? Or was it just that late? Yeah, I'm sleepy too. It's so comfy here. I almost don't want to leave. Almost. Oh, no, don't get out of your nest. Stay with me for just a little longer. But you're so warm. And the blankets are so nice. Don't you just want to stay and relax? Perfect. I think I've figured out the right amount of power to put into that. You're still awake and aware, but a bit too calm to care about what's happening around you. You're okay with that, right? It seems like a yes, I'd say. Tonight has been wonderful. Thank you. After that fiasco last week, I don't even know what I was expecting, but you've definitely surpassed it. All that time I spent trying to figure out how to ask you to cuddle, and you just up and put your arm around me. I wish I knew why, but I won't be looking a gift horse in the mouth. It was lovely tonight, even if it probably won't happen again anytime soon. I'm not lucky enough for that. If only you hadn't looked so beat down when I first got here. You did a good job hiding it, but you can't fool me. What was wrong? Did something happen to you? Was it really just work stuff like you said? I like to think I made you feel better, but it's cold comfort if I don't even know what made you feel down in the first place. I should start keeping better tabs on you. If something's hurting you, I want to be there to make sure it can't. You deserve that. You deserve... more than I've given you. More than someone who only takes. Someday I'll be that for you, I hope. God, I hope. You know what? No. Tonight was too perfect for this kind of melancholy. It was cheesecake and a vampire movie. And actual cuddling for the first time. Exactly what I've been longing for all this time. Even if you didn't exactly realize your part in it all. It was perfect. As perfect as this can be. And that's all I need. Well, not all, I suppose. At the end of the day, I did come here for blood. And as much as I'd like to feel guilty about that, you are far too delicious for regrets. Just stay relaxed. Mm. 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 Somehow that was even better than normal. Mm. I wonder if you could explain why your blood tastes like that. Maybe some things are meant to stay a mystery. After all, if it's only you, then I have an excuse to keep coming back, don't I? Why don't we just lie here for a while? Your arms wrapping around me? Is that just a reflex? It must be, right? I like that. Nope. No. I can't stay here. If I stay here much longer, I might never leave. And if I fall asleep now, you'll wake up with some interesting questions. We're both better off if I go. I wish I believed that. I don't want my heart to break all over again next time you look at me like a stranger. But no. Better that I'm not involved in your life than... Well, not overtly involved in your life anyway. I'll check up on your job tomorrow. Yeah, just to make sure. It might not be safest, but... Well, you're worth it. If I find something making you miserable, I will obliterate it. Sleep. Sleep well, love. I'll miss you very much. But we'll meet again soon. Hey there, cupcakes. Thank you for hanging out with me for this long. If you haven't subscribed, I hope you'll consider doing so. It helps me out. And thank you. Either way, if you have, if you haven't, thank you for your time and for your attention, for your participation, and for being such a very kind audience. I was on another woman's YouTube the other day. I mean, I'm regularly on other women's YouTubes, but I was just like kind of looking at the comment what some other women have to deal with, and I am so very blessed to have the audience that I have. You are all so supportive of me and of all of the friends that I have here, of Method, Switch, and Zena Alexander, Lacey, and Clover, Star. You're all so kind to all of us, and you are a very special group. The internet doesn't usually have this many people who are this consistently kind to not just us, but to each other. I hope you take a moment to be proud of yourselves for that. I have to thank and welcome my newest patrons. There's Keith Nixon, William Gungrave, Grasshair, and Brian Peterson. You guys are all just in time for my next spicy coming out tomorrow. And the character is going to be the reunion, the romantic reunion for the old friends, that character that I did the other day. I had more ideas about those two. And they were spicy ideas. You should go check it out. It's over on my Patreon, where I say things that I can't say here on YouTube. And speaking of over on my Patreon, thank you so very much for those people in my Baker and Pound Cake tier levels that are just doing so much to help me to be able to do this 5 days a week. There is that one Brit, and you're skating Wolfie. New day, new trick, new scraped knee. It was funny as hell, though. I had a good laugh. There's also Nosti, Rogue Scholar, Barry Wilburn, Esteed, Anon, SLE Photo, Harper Evolution, Wolf9004, Vile Miles, Succubus Slave, Malicilo, Army Guy 007, Mr. Fabulous, Bunny, Tiny the Taxman, Merrill, Inline Flaws, Onin, Darth Mythos, Red Death 48, Always Able, Vagar, Moon, Old Bean UK, Kalua Bear, Forces, The Swaggy Llama, Cody, Artlow, Pierce Tailish, and Christian Cleopa. People I always enjoy hanging out with in our Baker and Pound Cake voice chats, which another one coming out tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific for my Bakers and Pound Cakes. We're going to have a little live voice chat in the Discord server. Probably play some games, maybe Lethal Weapon. We had a lot of fun playing Lethal Weapon today. I screamed like a girl when a frog monster jumped out at me. So... All right. On that note, thank you guys so very much. I hope you will all be as good to yourselves as you are to me. And I will talk to you on Tuesday, unless you're one of my bakers and pound cakes, and then I'll see you tomorrow and we'll hang out. See you then.